Welcome to The Explainer. Let's talk about a truly radical concept based on a strategy laid out by Josh Invests. Have you ever looked at a full-time $5,300 a month gross paycheck and wondered, how could I possibly replace this without clocking in for 40 hours a week? Well, what if I told you that you don't actually need a multi-million-dollar lump sum to start? You just need a handful of carefully selected index funds. Today, we're breaking down a very specific playbook designed to do exactly that. Replace your working income with totally passive income. And the engine running this entire strategy? It's exactly $40. Seriously, think about how easily we blow $40 on a weekend. It's a spontaneous takeout order, right? Or a couple of drinks with friends, or some random impulse buy online that you've completely forgotten about by Monday morning. It's an amount that easily slips right through our fingers. But as we're going to see, when you redirect and automate that money, this tiny, easily forgotten amount can literally change your entire financial trajectory. Okay, let's dive into this. How exactly does $40 a week turn into a $4,514 a month tax-free paycheck? That's the core question we're answering in today's explainer. We're going to unpack the exact mechanics, the specific funds you need, and the timeline required to transform a highly accessible weekly contribution into a completely self-sustaining financial machine.
First, to understand the goal, we have to rethink what a paycheck actually is. You see, the median full-time U.S. worker earns about $5,300 a month. But that's the gross number. After federal tax, state tax, FICA, health insurance, all that stuff, your real take-home pay is probably closer to $3,800 or $4,200. That net number is the real hurdle we need to beat. By using a Roth IRA where you pay taxes on the money going in, but absolutely zero taxes on the growth and dividends coming out, we completely level the playing field. In a Roth, your gross and your net are the exact same number. What you see is literally what you keep.
So building this replacement paycheck using investments presents what we call the two-job problem. Job one is growing the balance. You have to build up the massive pile of money itself. But job two is growing the income. You have to simultaneously build a high-yielding dividend stream coming off that pile. The tricky part? Most index funds are great at one of these jobs, but absolutely terrible at the other. Doing both at the same time is the real challenge here. To solve this two-job problem, we can't just rely on one single index fund. Instead, think of it like building a sports team. We're fielding a roster of 5 specific Fidelity Index funds. We've got 2 U.S. funds playing offense. Their entire job is to grow the balance. And we have 3 international funds playing defense, and their job is to generate and grow the income. Let's look at how they share the field.
Section 1. The Offense. U.S. Growth Funds.
These are the funds designed to compound your initial capital into a massive balance. And this brilliantly illustrates the dynamic duo of our U.S. allocation. First up, FXAIX, the Fidelity 500 Index Fund. This tracks the S&P 500, your Apples, your Microsofts, your Amazons. It's the backbone of the portfolio, delivering strong price appreciation around 11.1% a year just to grow the pile. But its starting dividend yield is a tiny 1.05%. And its dividend growth rate is actually the lowest of the 5. It is not here for income. But sitting right next to it is FITLX, a U.S. Sustainability Index Fund. While it also offers great price appreciation, its superpower is a massive 15.42% dividend growth rate. It makes sure the U.S. side of our portfolio isn't just growing in value, but rapidly multiplying its payouts too. Section 2, the Defense, International Income Funds. Now, I know allocating heavily to international markets makes some investors a little nervous, right? We're so used to focusing purely on U.S. growth. But in this strategy, the international side is the absolutely crucial engine for our income. Take FSGX. This holds developed markets like Europe and Japan. Honestly, it's the unsung hero of this entire strategy, boasting an incredible 18.07% dividend growth rate, alongside a solid 2.69% starting yield. Next up is FERGX, focusing on emerging markets like India and Brazil. It adds a bit more volatility, sure, but brings high growth potential and a 13.69% dividend growth rate. Finally, we've got FTIHX, the Total International Index. Its job is to act as the patch, covering any mid-size or small cap gaps the other two leave open, blending out to nearly a 17% dividend growth rate itself. When we put all 5 of these players together, here's the blended stat line for the entire portfolio. You get an 8.76% average annual price appreciation to grow the balance. You get a modest 1.89% starting yield. But I really want to draw your attention to the most important metric on the board, the 14.2% blended dividend growth rate. That specific number right there, that is the secret sauce making this entire math equation work.
Why is that 14.2% so vital? Well, we need to clearly distinguish between starting yield and dividend growth rate. Starting yield is simply what a fund pays you today. If you have 10 grand invested at a 1% yield, you get $100 a year, period. But the dividend growth rate is how fast that exact payment climbs every single year. A 14.2% growth rate means the actual cash being paid out to you is compounding rapidly, completely independent of the stock's overall price.
And here is the absolute secret weapon to this strategy. Yield is calculated on today's price, but the dividends themselves are growing way faster than the share price. Because of this aggressive dividend growth, as the years tick by, you just collect more and more cash income on the exact same shares you already own. You literally never have to put in an extra dollar of your own money for your income to double and then double again. The income just grows on its own.
Section 3. The 30-year payoff.
So, what actually happens when you let a portfolio with an 8.7% price appreciation and a 14.2% dividend growth rate run uninterrupted for 3 decades? Let's move to and see how this builds across the timeline. At year 10, your $40 a week is generating about $76 a month in dividend income. Okay, but skip to year 20 and the compounding really takes hold. You're now making $589 a month. That easily covers a major grocery bill. But look at year 30. That exact same weekly contribution has exploded into $4,514 a month in purely passive tax-free income. The math curve just goes completely vertical in that final decade. But I have to warn you about a massive danger zone, the year 10 quit point. By the end of year 10, you've faithfully put in $20,800 of your own hard-earned money, just $40 at a time. And your reward? Only $76 a month in income. This is the psychological hurdle where most people quit. They look at it and feel like it's just not working. But you haven't done anything wrong. You just haven't waited quite long enough for that 14.2% dividend growth rate to finally tip the scales. If you can just push past that quit point, this is your year 30 reality, a staggering $726,339 portfolio. And here's the most mind-blowing part of the whole thing. Over those 30 years, you only contributed $62,400 of your own money. The market and the compounding dividend growth did all the heavy lifting, transforming that 62 grand into a $750,000 machine that pays out over $54,000 annually. Section 4. Your step-by-step checklist. So, how do you take this incredible math and actually turn it into reality? It comes down to 4 really simple steps. Step 1. Open a Roth IRA so that every single dollar of your future income is legally tax-free. Step 2. Automate that $40 a week transfer from your checking account. Seriously, do not rely on willpower. Make it automatic. Step 3. Buy the 5 fund team, the 2 U.S. funds for growth and the 3 international funds for income. And step 4, which is honestly the hardest part, reinvest all those dividends and wait patiently past that year 10 quit point.